Well, cool kids. We're back at it again. Now we're gonna do a little shining silver. Shine a little shining silver on the situation. Alright. And with this, we're gonna kind of highlight and kind of bring out some colors on the axes. This is a real quick, simple step. Totally optional. Totally optional. But we're gonna kind of hit the edge of the axe with this silver color. Hopefully it's not all medium, because that's a pain. We might, yeah, hit in here like this. Give it a little, there you go, makes it pop a little. You know, you wouldn't want it not to pop, so make it pop a little. Maybe even a little something like that. Yeah, totally optional step. Not required, not required. Just change it up a little. Yep. And then maybe we must have made a boo-boo. Oh, we must have, when we were messing around with the barrel, yeah, I must have made a boo-boo. That's okay. Boo-boos are easy to fix at this stage. We got metal all over our shield now. See that? We had a boo-boo. That's okay. We just go like this. I'm kind of glad this happened because it gives us a chance to really explore the space and how to fix things like this. So you just grab a little dab of your original color. Go back in. And bam. You're back in business. Back in business. And you can even kind of spread it out a little. Bam. There we go. And you know, once we add our washes at the end, all this is going to kind of blend together. So don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. This is what we're working with at this stage. These are our guys. And they're starting to look pretty cool, aren't they? Yep. Next up, we're going to do a couple washes, I think, and see where we're at. And then we'll do some, well, no, we're going to dry brush first, then we'll do our washes. All right. But now you're starting to see it, aren't you guys? They're starting to come together. Yeah. Over me. Ha. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we can dry brush on this video. Hold on. Okay. So, remember earlier in the video series, we had the following? Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Caucasian flesh first. And it's going to be a dry brush. And we'll start with Mr. Goliath because he's the most dry right now. And yeah, Caucasian flesh. And if you wanted to, you could actually mix it back to the sunburnt flesh with a 50-50 mix. But we're not doing all that. This is a speed paint, even though it'd probably be smart. And then you just build up your layers, dry brushing less and less as you go. Or higher and higher. Less of the total model. Alright, now this is a speed paint technique. Normally you would layer this out. Okay, so here we go. And I know it wasn't exactly sunburnt flesh. It was a mix with the garnet. Darn it. There we go. Alright. So you're going to get a lot of coverage on this coat. And the wash is going to cover up a lot of this less than desirable stuff that's going on. But there you go. Right. Yeah. Go. And that's yeah, pretty good coverage, pretty uniform. Might move the axe over and get in there. All right. And for these, I think I am going to mix in a little sunburnt flesh because that is just a little too much. So 50-50 mix, and then we'll add the Caucasian flesh. So you come out with a color somewhere in this range. Somewhere in between. Yep. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and hit our Goliath friend again with the new color. There we go. And this will kind of tone it down a little. Make a little more sense. Not that it was bad before, but we want it to make a little more sense. We want a sensible skin tone. There we go. A little more subtle shift. Okay. There we go. All right. Then we'll move on to the next model. Mr. Barbarian, come here. Try not to hit the beard too much. I know it's a sloppy deal. Make sure you get all the skin. And it doesn't matter if you hit other stuff too with this dry brush. Now I do have smaller brushes for more elaborate work, but you can see the effect already. Alright, and we'll do another 50-50 mix. And that's again sunburnt flesh, or you could do the original mix we did, which was suntan flesh with garnet red. But they're really close, so we're just going with that. And then we're adding a 50-50 mix of that and Caucasian flesh from Reaper. All are Reaper paints. All these are Reaper paints. Master Series. Now make sure you mix the paint. And again, the color will be something about here. Okay. Yeah. And that is going to give us a nice little... Now, like I said, if you were properly painting, you wouldn't do a dry brush. You would actually go in there and layer up like a good boy or girl. But we're naughty here. We're naughty painters. Trying to make speed paintings. Very naughty. Now this dry brush we're going to go hardcore on because it's our first one. But from here we're going to actually chill out. So this one's going to be kind of heavy-handed. But after that we're going to calm it down quite a bit. Looking pretty good. Like I said, we're going to get pretty hot and heavy with this one. Alright, guys. I feel pretty satisfied with that. Alright. And next up, we're just going to do the Caucasian flesh. No more mixing. So that'll be a break for us. We'll love that. And that is going to conclude this video. I want to thank you guys again for watching. I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Share it with all your friends. Let them know what we're doing here. If you think this is even remotely fun and exciting, I mean, freaking barbarians with freaking barrels. Ha! What else need I say? Okay. May you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake, and if you don't blame me.